I'm glad to see the back of 2019. Anyone else? Yeah, it was a weird year, wasn't it? Did everyone see the Prince Andrew interview? Did we all see that? What do we think? Do we think he was in Pizza Express, or do we think he was fucking a teenager? What do you think? What do we think? He was fucking a teenager, wasn't he? It was quite obvious he was lying, right? Because he said, I couldn't have been with that girl. I couldn't have been with her because I was in Pizza Express in Woking. And then he was asked, why were you in Pizza Express? And he said, it was my daughter's friend's birthday. Come on, that's not believable. Now, if when asked why you were in Pizza Express, he said, I had a voucher, we'd be like, yeah, fair enough. That's why you go to Pizza Express. Makes sense. But yeah, New Year 2020. Anyone doing New Year's resolutions? We doing New Year's resolutions? Anyone trying to get fit this year? Yeah, a few people, yeah. So I've made 3 New Year's resolutions. Like, first one is I'm going to teach my parents how and when it is appropriate to use emojis, because they have not nailed that shit. Right? That's the first one. Secondly, I'm going to travel more because I want to see a bit more of the world. And the third thing, I've recently taken up CrossFit because I want to find out what it's like to be a massive prick. Anyone done it? Anyone tried CrossFit? No? Yeah, you tried it? Yeah, you know what it's like? Basically, if you've never seen CrossFit, the concept of CrossFit is you pay 120 quid a month to jump up and down on boxes in a disused warehouse with a group of very easily led and pretty mentally unstable white-collar workers, right? That is the concept of CrossFit, right? I'm going to try it out, and if I don't get on with it, I'm going to retreat into the safe arms of the stand-up comedy world, where everyone is totally stable. So that's my 2020 plan. I got it nailed. But I am going to teach my parents how to use emojis because they've not got it right. And I know this because we recently set up a family WhatsApp group, right? And just before Christmas, so my sister and I were going around to my parents for Christmas, and just before Christmas, my mum put a message on the group. She said, right, I'm doing the Christmas shop. I'm ordering in the food for Christmas Day. Does anyone want anything specifically? Now, my sister's a vegetarian. Sometimes my mum forgets this. So I said, if you're getting a traditional roast, don't forget to get something veggie for Julie. She said, oh yes, don't worry. It's going to be a very special day. We're all getting turkey emoji. Your sister is getting aubergine emoji. My dad responded with, not under my roof, she's not. I said, yeah, Dad, because the only 2 men that are going to be there on Christmas Day are you and me. And we're having Christmas in London, not the West Country. So it's out. It's going to be weird.